Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about JSON. So why we should use JSON and what it is. So JSON means JavaScript Object Notation. It's nothing but a data representation format. So it's commonly used for API. Let's say we have API and from where actually we can actually know the weather information, and now I want to implement it. So let's say a guy build this weather implementation API using C++, then what will happen? Let's say I am using Java and someone using JavaScript and someone using some other language. So what will happen? They cannot actually access it. I mean, the guy only using C++ can access it, right? But if it is about JSON, everyone can access it because it's a text-based format, right? So let's see how to write JSON. So here I'm going to create new file. I will say how to write JSON, okay, str_JSON, and here for the JSON file you have to keep extension, okay, .json. At first you have to start a curly braces. In JSON we have different data types like string, null, object, array, boolean value. Let's say I want to store student information, so what can I say? I will say student 1, let's say, right? But here you can see it's error, it's showing error, and it's showing a suggestion. You have to use a double quotation. So if you think about the normal object, you don't need to actually give here any double quotation, right? So in JSON it called key, okay? So you have to use your key inside double quotation. Now let's say what you want to actually show here. So if it is object, you can actually write like this, curly braces. Now let's say you need multiple object, okay? Here let's say I have students, so I need 3 student information. So what will happen? I have to use multiple object, right? So for the object first one you have to use one curly braces, and for the second one you have to use comma and then another curly braces, then comma, then another curly braces for student 3. We have a multiple object, right? I mean under a single key, right? Students. So that time actually we have to use array also, because these all the object is under a single key, so I have to use here array. And first let's say student name, so I will say name, so I have to use double quotation every single time, name, then colon, and here I'm going to say unfilled, let's say, and here I'm going to say age, so I will use here age like this, and colon, and then age, so age is let's say 29. So I have to separate them through comma, right? Okay. Then let's say I can have different subject, okay, or result. So I will say here result, let's say, so I will say result. Now let's say I want an array to actually store all the value. So what can I say? I will give here array sign, okay, and then now here actually I want to show CGPA, okay, and then subject result also, and then status. So I have to use here object also, right? So I have to use like this, and here I'm going to say, let's say CGPA, so I have to use like this. I'll say 3.21, okay, comma, I'll say result status, okay, status, so it will be boolean, so I will say here true, it means you are pass. Okay, now let's go for the next students. I will copy everything and I will go here and I will paste it, go here, paste it. So let's say yummy, okay? So this is how actually you can write JSON file. And now let's see, want to print the JSON file, so how can actually you print it? Okay, so this is our JSON file. Now let's want to go to the HTML file here, and I'm going to show here something, so let me just comment out it. So I will go here and I will say that, okay, I want to show here in script, okay? So I will go script here, and inside it I will say, let's I want to set a variable, so I will say let student info, okay, info. Now I'm going to copy this JSON, so I will say copy, Control C, and then Control V. Then what will happen? Let me just show it in console. So I will say console.log, and here I'm going to actually show it. So the variable name is what? Student info, right? So I'll copy it and I'll paste it here. Now let's run it, go live. If I go to the inspect and console, okay, let me just remove it for now. And here you can see students array. So we have 3 students. First one is Tanvir, so I can actually see the age, name, and result also. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching.